Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne, and we're going to make a fish sandwich today. I absolutely love fish sandwiches, and they're so easy, so delicious, and I think making them at home is the best because you can make your own tartar sauce. Now, you can go buy it at the store, that's not a problem, but I'll tell you, it's so simple and so easy to make, and I think you're going to love it. So, in my bowl here, I have 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now, to that mayonnaise, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of capers. Now, if you're a new cook and you haven't really been exposed to capers, this is what they are, and they come in a jar, and they're wonderful. I love them. I use them for all kinds of things. Then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of relish, pickle relish, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, and I have a full teaspoon of lemon juice here, but that might be too much, so I'm going to pour in about a half, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper and mix it all up. Oh, and one thing more. If you have fresh dill, go ahead and chop it up and put it in. I always put fresh dill in. I thought my dill was okay, and when I pulled it out of the refrigerator, it wasn't. It was real wilty, so I'm not using it. If you don't have it, it's still going to be good. If you do have it, it's going to be better. Real good. Now, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. While we make our actual fish, this can be getting chilled. Now we're ready to start preparing the fish. And what I have here is I have Pankos. If you're not familiar with them, you really want to become friends with Pankos because they are absolutely delicious. What they are is Japanese breadcrumbs, and they're not fried, they're baked. And they have an amazing texture. I use this all the time when I'm doing fish, when I'm doing shrimp, when I'm doing, so many things that I want a nice breading on. So in a Ziploc bag here, I put in 1 cup, and all I have done is I'm just doing this because I don't want a real heavy breading on this, so I'm just doing that. Just that little bit of rolling should be plenty, just to break them down a little bit. Now for our fish, I am using cod, and what you want is a nice thick piece of cod, you really do. Now this cod I just got from our market, so it's very fresh and very good. I've got some flour, just like a 1/4 cup of flour, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, kind of mix that up. And here I have milk, so all I'm going to do is just dip this in. Then I'm going to roll it on all sides in that flour. I'm going to put the Pankos out here so we can get a nice breading on them. Dust off the excess flour, dip it one more time, and then into your breading, just like that. You want to pat it down so you can get a nice good coating on that. Shake off the excess, and then we come over here to the range top, and I have already got a pan started with some canola oil. Just tested the oil. It tested at 350, which is what I want to fry this at. So all you want to do is just shake this off. Now what I have in here is enough oil that it would come up to about half the side of the cod. And you want to be careful not to fry it too fast on too hot of an oil, simply because the outside will get very golden and crispy, but the inside will not be cooked. So you want to be sure that you're getting that inside cooked. Okay, I think we're about halfway through. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing of beauty, will you? All right, well, our fish is perfect, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? If you're not really sure of the internal cooking temperature for fish, it should be at 145 degrees. Again, if you're kind of a new cook, or even someone like me that I've been cooking for more than 60 years, then I still use this because I don't think there's anything worse than getting your whole dinner done and finding you have really undercooked something, a meat or a fish. So 145 degrees, pop it in, it'll tell you exactly what it is. Now, when you do fry, what you want to do always is a little bit of salt after it comes out, just a tiny little bit. We're going to let that drain here, just get a little bit of that excess off, and then we're going to go ahead and plate it. Well, here we are, and we are ready for a wonderful, wonderful treat. Now, here I have a Kaiser roll, so fresh that it was really hard to cut. We've got our fish, our tartar sauce. It's going to go on first. And then the fish. Whoa. Now from this point, you have so many options. You can put some cheese on it, which is always wonderful. If you'd like some lettuce on it, that is delicious as well. There is nothing wrong with a little bit of tomato on it. I'm going to put just a little bit of the tartar sauce on the top of it because I'm going to put a few pickled onions on there. Now please understand, any of the toppings that you put on are to your taste. But I will also tell you, if you have never tried these pickled onions, give them a try. You guys, they're absolutely delicious. Now look at that. All righty, let's take a look at what we have created. Whoa, what do you think about that? I think it looks spectacular. But we know it's all in the bite. So here goes. That is really good. Really, really good, you guys. So, if you're interested in a rather quick dinner that's very healthy, give it a try. And as I said, any of the side dishes that you want, or the side things you want on your main dish, you just go for it, whatever makes you happy. Subscribe, you guys, subscribe, and come back, hit the little button. Ingredients will be below, and thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy this as much as we will. Thanks, bye.